Smreka. Padjen, Ivacic, Zrakovic, Hraba, Kroflic, Smreka, Petkovski, Petkovski, Pochet, Plut, Lepania, Hello there, basketball fans, and welcome back to day 2 of the FIBA U19 Basketball World Cup held in Lausanne in Switzerland. Thank you for joining us online via YouTube. And we're getting ready for the next match of day 2. Stay with us. So while we're getting here ready with the warm-up on screen now, head to the FIBA YouTube live chat where we've got a poll for all of the fans to vote. Who you got this game? Have you got Team Slovenia or have you got Team Canada? Both of these teams are in Group B for this competition alongside Germany and China. And in the previous day's competition, Canada took on China and beat China 80 points to 72 with number 11 Efisa Oliagu top scoring with 17 points, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Strongly supported by number 16 Spencer Aarons with 13 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and number 15 Jayon Pitt with 13 points and 7 rebounds. And also Max Meyer, number 14 for Canada, with a double-double, having 12 and 12. Slovenia also had a tough day in day 1, unfortunately coming away with a loss against Germany, going down 68 to 75. Number 9, Smreka, was the top scorer for Slovenia with 21 points and 5 rebounds. And number 4, Mark Padyan, had 11 points and 7 assists. So thanks again for joining us live on YouTube. If you'd like to join the conversation on our social media channels, make sure you use the hashtag FIBA U19 and go ahead and follow our social media accounts at NextGenHoops on Instagram and X. And you can find all the team listings, the standings, all the statistics and gameplay on the official tournament website, which is fiba.basketball/events/FIBA-U19 Basketball World Cup. Or you can just Google it. Much easier. But it's a great website. For example, we've got our team comparisons for the stats coming up today. Coming into this game, the Canadians are shooting at 79.2% overall from the free throw line, and Slovenia are 64.7% from the free throw line. Canada struggling yesterday against China, though, from the three-point line, shooting only 11.1%. But as we look at some of the key stacks and advanced statistics on the official tournament website, Canada look like they have the edge over Slovenia statistically, including points off turnovers, points in the paint. So 50 of Canada's 80 points yesterday against China came from inside the paint. And rebound count, Canada had 63 rebounds yesterday compared to Slovenia's 24. Perhaps that will be an outstanding stat in this game that will help determine the winner in the end. But let me know your predictions in the YouTube chat. If there's any of the particular players on screen that you'd like to give a shout out or that you think could be a top prospect in the future, whether that's in future FIBA tournaments or perhaps the NBA, there's lots of young talent always featured at these competitions that go on to play in the NBA and the WNBA. And there's a lot of talent on screen as well that is already committed to a lot of top colleges for the next NCAA tournament. Here we go. Tip off. Canada in the white and Slovenia in the navy blue. And Canada with first possession. Ball up the top here with number 0, Tristan Beckford. One of the few prospects in this team gearing up for his first NCAA season. Beckford with the inside drive, tries the counter move to split the D, and instead it's picked up there by number 12, Matthew Dan, who's the starting centre for Canada today. Getting a little bit tangled up under the basket, but Dan will go to the line for 2. And Dan misses the first. And Canada on the scoreboard. Slovenia's turn now. Handoffs at the top, finding the 3-point attempt on the weak side. That is short for number 7, Rabar. Ball back with Beckford. Eight seconds on the shot clock here for Canada. Baseline drive. Tough fadeaway, and that's an air ball. Nice crash on the glass for Beckford, but Slovenia now in transition. 3-on-2 and manages to get the roll. Number 7, Vit Habra. And another tangle up here underneath. Foul's going to be called against number 8, Kroflic from Slovenia. Baseline inbound Canada. Nice look inside. That's number 15, Jayon Pitt. And Slovenians here asking for a challenge. And it looks like it's going to be Slovenia's ball now from the backcourt. Kroflic to inbound. And stolen, number 5, Nyora. Almost had it stolen back. Just calling for a little bit of calm. Controlling the tempo here early for Canada. Nice handoff here for, looks like Spencer Aarons. He goes with the left hand high off the glass. Nice nice layup there for Spencer Aarons. Ball here with Smaraka, top scorer against Germany on day 1. Skip pass to the weak side. 3-ball is no good. Strong rebound there by number 7, Habra. Decides to go himself through the middle, and that's short. Another attempt here for Slovenia, this time with the left, and it's stripped, but possession will stay with Slovenia. Three-ball attempt and gets it. Nicely done there from Smeraka. And out of bounds, Canada. So possession again here with Slovenia. Opportunity to extend their lead. At the top here again with Hraba. 6 seconds on the shot clock. High pick and roll. Well defended by Canada. Finds it inside. Oh, and a foul is called there on number 5, Nyora. Desperate hands found there, sending number 15, Menic, to the free throw line. And just 1 from 2, but another offensive rebound here for Slovenia. Great look inside, down the middle, and another foul is called. I think this time was on number 12, Matthew Dan. Let's have a look here on the replay. Another gutsy take on the inside by Menic, so he'll find himself at the free throw line again. And gets the first. And the second. Slovenia now leading early in this game, 7 points to 3. Spencer Aarons tries to put it up with the right. Not sure if that was a shot or an attempt for an alley-oop. Misses nonetheless. 3-ball attempt for Slovenia. Rebound by Dan. Canada with possession again. Aarons finding Nyora at the top. That's short. Kroflich, and looks like a foul here on Canada. Number 12, Matthew Dan. A little bit too much of a hard show there, I think, on that pick and roll. And 3-ball attempt and splash for Slovenia. Another 3. Smereka again, back-to-back 3s. Top scorer, as I mentioned, against Germany. Might be able to light it up here against Canada too. But Canada with the reply and the nice mid-range jumper. Number 11, Efosa Oliogu, getting his first minutes. Deflection here. So Slovenia will have a baseline inbound. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound at the top here. Smereka can't get it to go. Tries to find someone, but an out of bounds play again. I think that was deflected by Canada. And Jordan Charles checks in for his first minutes for Canada here with number 5, Adriel Nyora, taking a break. .6 seconds on the shot clock and stolen. Great anticipation and intercept from Canada. And an attempt there to slow down their transition and a foul committed by number 15, Menich. Ball here with Charles. Oliagu tries to go himself. Step back 3. That's high, but it is still short. Slovenia now in transition. Finds that lane on the left and draws a foul. Replay here. Kroflich taking on 2. And Slovenia doing a great job so far, getting to the free throw line, extending their lead to 7 points now. Ball here with Charles for Canada. Out to the win. Nice look inside here. Number 14, Maxim Meyer is coming in for his first minutes. Tough shot under the basket for number 20, Onyx Nani. Great patience, just unlucky there. Not able to get the layup in the end, but some tough defense from Slovenia on the inside. So now number 20, Onyx Nani, his turn at the free throw line. And misses the first. Makes the second this time. Canada looking like they're trying to trap out of the free throw, but Slovenia able to break it with a good look at the half. Nice pass there around the halfway line. Just 10 seconds on the shot clock now. Can he do it again? 3. Oh, instead he's fouled. Let's have a look here on the replay. Smereka with another 3-ball attempt, but he's fouled instead, making him earn it this time from the free throw line. A lot of fouls here so far in the first quarter, making this first quarter just play out a little longer. Both teams now over the foul limit. And 3 from 3 from the free throw line for number 9, Smereka. 9 points, I'm pretty sure, so far in this quarter for him. The 2 threes and the 3 from the free throw line. Proving himself to be a sharp shooter. Nice mid-range jumper and easy as you like it for Nani. Much needed bucket here for Canada. A lot of handoffs and ball movement at the top of the key here for Slovenia. Right side penetration, another foul called against Canada. This time, number 14, Maya. Remember, you can head to the official tournament page to find all of the match results, the ladder standings, and especially the statistics. There's live statistics already available. So you see Kroflich makes the first. So 16 fouls so far for Canada. And just the 4 for Slovenia so far. So the next one means free throws for Canada. And Kroflich goes 2 from 2 from the free throw line. 9-point lead here early for Slovenia. Is this what you were expecting, basketball fans? Let me know in the YouTube chat. We've got a lot of people watching from Canada and the Philippines. We'd love to know where you're watching from around the world today. And Slovenia trying to thread the needle in transition, but it's off their foot. Canada, unfortunately, just missing another bunny under the basket in that last possession. Three ball attempt for Jordan Charles, but that's long. Kraba. Three ball attempt against Slovenia. That time it's short. Onyx Nani now with the ball. Beckford looks inside. It's deflected. 3-on-2 situation. Slovenia goes for the 3 in transition. Another short one. Maya with the rebound. And now Jordan Charles in transition and just takes off with that lovely layup. Jordan Charles trying to inject some energy in this Canadian team. Baseline drive, Slovenia tries to find, and instead of out of bounds, it's another foul called. Let's have a look here. Yeah, just pushed out on the baseline there, I think, by Maya. You might need to watch his foul count because he picked up the last one. Let's have a look at the live stats. I think the live stats are still updating. And we've got some fans watching from Australia, Germany, the USA, the Philippines, watching in Slovenia. So it's always interesting to learn where people are watching from around the world. Thanks to the FIBA YouTube live stream. And a question in the chat is Olivier Rioux in the Canadian roster. He is suiting up at number 32 for Canada. Full court pressure from Slovenia. Canada doing a good job. Oh, and a right idea there. Just couldn't connect. No replay, but Oliogu trying to find number 12, Dan, under there in the basket. Just couldn't connect, unfortunately. Very well organised here. Half-court offense from Slovenia. Another 3-ball attempt, this time by Hrabar. Offensive rebound. Middle penetration. Oh, and another foul call here against the Canadians. I think that's going to be called on number 12, Matthew Dan. So Canadian bigs, unfortunately, attracting a lot of fouls very early in this game, and we've still got 1:46 to play in the first. And there's number 14, Mark Chaperle, at the line for 2, and he makes the first. Misses the second. Rebound by Nani. And Charles back here with the ball for Canada. Canada really need to get a score here. Charles finds the middle lane, goes himself with the floater off the back of the iron. Rebound by Khabar. Nice look there on the pick and pop. Lovely ball movement from Slovenia. Deep three attempt though. Managed to catch the loose ball. Shot clock's reset. Middle penetration and a lovely layup there by number 10, Bukowski. And lucky there, out of bounds. It will be Canada's ball bouncing off the foot there of the Slovenia team member. And we've got a timeout here on the floor. 53.2 seconds to play in the first. Canada, Slovenia, 10 points to 22 respectively. Huge scoring quarter here from Slovenia, who unfortunately lost their first game on day one against Germany. So
for every player on the court, every dunk, every block, for every moment, there's a legacy to be left behind. It all starts here.
And as we get ready for time in to finish off this first quarter at the FIBA U19 Basketball World Cup, all the way from Lausanne in Switzerland, Slovenia here on screen leading Canada 22-10. And while you have this opportunity, just want to say thanks again for joining us on the YouTube live stream. We've got some fans tuning in from, I think I saw Las Vegas, Canada, all over the world. Three ball attempt, Canada. Can't get it. Rebound by Padien. Ball still with Padien, number 4 for Slovenia. And a foul has been called off the ball. Foul on number 12, Matthew Dan. Canada well and truly over the team limit for this quarter, so another pair of free throws here for Slovenia. So 13 for Canada, Stefan Ilic is checking in for the first time this game, as Binay Plut, number 12 for Slovenia, lines up for 2. And 1 from 2 from the free throw line. Just under time for a 2-for-1 opportunity for Canada, or around about the right time. Ilic here with the ball. Nice spin move. Doesn't go himself though, tries to find Peter on the outside. Under 5 seconds now, ball with Charles. He settles for a 3. That's long off the back of the iron. Slovenia now with the last possession for the quarter. Bukowski with the ball. Trying to find a gap. 3-ball attempt. And that's no good. And that is quarter time. Canada, Slovenia, day 2 here for Group B at the FIBA U19 Basketball World Cup in Switzerland. And here we are ready for the second quarter in Canada versus Slovenia. Thanks for joining us. A couple of outstanding stats from the first quarter. Slovenia scoring 14 of their 23 points from the free throw line. Getting to the free throw line 17 times in that quarter. That is a hell of a start. First possession here. Lucky to not have that deflected. 4 seconds here on the shot clock for Slovenia. 3-ball attempt. Gets it. Wonderful catch and shoot from number 13, Lapagne. One-on-one attempt in transition. And foul called. Foul called on Beckford.
First personal foul as well as Canada's first team foul this quarter. Slovenia has 2 free throws and number 10 team
Petkovski at the line for 2. Makes the first. And misses the second. Another second chance here for Slovenia. Another offensive rebound. Petkovski finds a shooter on the weak side with that hook pass. That was number 4, Padyen. Can't get it to go. Canada now with the ball. Beckford to Spencer Aarons. Beckford for 3. Beautifully done. Much needed basket for Canada. Tough defense from Canada in that pick and roll. Slovenia doing a great job trying to penetrate and bust the seams of this defense, but they are down on the shot clock, and a huge stop here from Canada, but it's stripped straight away, and an easy bucket there for Slovenia again. Mayora with the ball here. Aaron's looking for a 3, but it's well guarded. 9 seconds already on the shot clock here for Canada. And a foul called here, Niora. Just trying to slip that gap.
And for Canada, number 15,
So Adriel Niora here at the line for 2. Now misses the first. Canada not having their best day from the free throw line today. There's 2 of 6 now. Put back attempt, that's blocked. And a foul called here. And it will be Slovenia's ball. So Slovenia with a healthy 16-point lead. The backcourt pressure here from Canada, and another foul's called here in the backcourt. This time looks like it's on number 5, Adriel Niora. pocket picks, and again. Ball possession stays with Slovenia. Nice look inside, couldn't get it to connect there. Padyan looking for Plut on the inside. Baseline inbound Slovenia. And we've got another foul called here before the inbound off the ball. Holding foul. I think that was on number 5 again, Adriel Niora. So it looks like he's going to have to take a sub. And number 4, Jordan Charles, is coming back into the game. And a deflection, but ended up being lastly deflected off Slovenia. So good stop here from Canada. Ball here with Jordan Charles. High pick and roll. No roller available. Beckford looking for some help. And a travel violation called on the drive by Jayon Pitt. Slovenia continuing with this strong dribble penetration. Unlucky, couldn't find any receivers on the weak side there. Reflected off the ring, and Canada gets another possession. So Jayon Pitt takes a break. And number 11, Oliogu, comes back in. Top scorer on day 1 against China for Canada. Charles puts on the Jets again and gets the friendly roll in transition. Petkovsky here with the ball. Looks like he's playing some point guard duties so far for Slovenia. Ball now with Chiperle. He finds number 12, Plut. Long 3 at the end of the shot clock. Rims out. Spencer Aarons with the rebound. Ball back now with Charles for Canada. Aarons for 3. Much needed. And splash! Got to get Spencer Aarons going here for Canada, I think. He had 13 points against China in day 1. And he is a Boise State commit for the next NCAA season. So it would be good if Canada can kind of get him going. Slovenia time out here. 6 minutes 13 to play in the second quarter. Slovenia still leading 29-18. Looked like we got time in here in the second quarter. Slovenia's possession in the backcourt. Remember, if you'd like to join the conversation on social media, please use the hashtag FIBA U19 and go ahead and follow at NextGenHoops on Instagram and X. And let me tell you, FIBA put up some great content for these Junior World Cup tournaments on their Instagram and X account at NextGenHoops. You can find out a lot about the players, a lot of great highlight reels as well, for the future NBA and WNBA stars from these tournaments. Kokoski here holding the ball. I think there was another foul called off the ball though on number 0, looks like. Tristan Beckford for Canada. And looks like Canada over the limit again with just under 6 minutes to play in the second. So from now on, every foul is a free throw opportunity for Slovenia. We've got Kroflich at the line for 2. So Kroflich makes the first. Can hear an urgent call for rebounds from the sideline here, but he gets the second.
With number 20 for the end, only 9. It's Canada ball for him.
Canada here with the inbound. Oliogu here with the ball. Let's see if Canada can get him some more scoring opportunities as well. Aarons, left-hand drive. Stops. Tries to go over with the right hook, but just overcooks it a bit. Charles with a steal and a nice look inside. This is the energy Canada needs. And that's the roll. Nicely done, number 13, Stefan Ilic. Maybe a couple of positive possessions for Canada can keep them in touch with this 11-point lead Slovenia have right now. Inside look. Oh, and a beautiful touch as well. Number 12, Vinay Plut. Lovely pass inside. And another lovely play from the nice, beautiful backdoor cut and finish. That calls a timeout, Canada. There on screen, number 14, Mark DeCurle with a great reverse layup on that backdoor cut there from Slovenia. Showing a lot of great team chemistry in the offensive, in their half. Welcome back, basketball fans. It's time in. We've just 5 minutes to play in the second. Canada calling that last timeout after 2 very quick layups from Slovenia, extending their lead now to 15 points. 20 plays 35. Charles here with the ball for Canada. Showing his handles with the fadeaway J. That's short. Great box out underneath there by number 12, Plut for Slovenia. 10 seconds here on the shot clock. Lots of patience here from Slovenia. Finds a shooter at the top. Oh, and it just rims out. Well, Kroflic. Another offensive rebound for Slovenia. And again, we can't get the putback. Number 12, Flute. Charles looking on the inside. Finds Illich. Tough shot under the basket. Illich can't make that one. Middle penetration, lovely dish here from Slovenia, and a lovely little roll with the left for Plut. So Slovenia, 17-point lead, the biggest lead that they've had this game so far. Charles goes 1-on-1 and draws the foul. Foul called on number 5, Ivicic. Taking a look at some of the live stats. Slovenia are leading the rebound count so far, 21-12, including 9 offensive rebounds. Canada, 14 fouls so far this game. As Charles misses the first. Canada not having their best day from the free throw line either. After that miss, they're shooting at 28.57% from the free throw line. And gets the second. A lot of backcourt pressure from Canada. Lovely passing and patience from Slovenia to break that press. Slowing it down, right down now. Nice change of tempo from Slovenia here. Given their lead, they don't need a rush. Another 3-ball attempt is short. Rebound by Oliagu. Goes 1-on-1, coast to coast, and again! That's what we need, Canada! The poster, Oliagu, one-hand jam. And timeout Slovenia, and why not? Canada, no way they're getting momentum after that one, as we have a timeout on the floor.
Kubian has to put it up, and he does. He makes it. Watch out. Can you believe it? And he nails a deep triple.
Big time play, beautiful pass.
Well deserved, and the white and light blue confetti.
And time in here, Slovenia. Backcourt, baseline inbound. Canada sticking with this trap. Almost forcing a turnover. Slovenia managed to get it over half court safely. Another change in tempo, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ooh, is that going to count? No basket. Well after the whistle, that one. Good attempt though. Playing with body and absorbing the contact. Really nice, smart play here. Smereka back on the line for 2. Had 8 points in the first quarter. And we've got a question here in the YouTube chat. Does 2 teams from every group move on or only 1? So we've got 4 groups of 4, and the top 2 teams from each group will go through to the quarterfinal. And then the bottom 2 teams from every group will go on to play for positions 9th to 16th. Good question. Any more questions, welcome to put them in the YouTube chat, and I'll do my best to get to them as the game goes on. Charles for 3. Oh, was he fouled? But makes it anyway. Jordan Charles continuing to inject this energy for Canada. Three-ball attempt against Slovenia. They can't get it. Chased down by number 20, Onyx Nani. Charles again here with the ball. Finds Nani. He takes a 3 this time. Oh, and it just rims out. Rebound by Kroflich. High pick and roll with Kroflich. Decides it gets it to Habra. Now over to Menic. Waiting for the handoff. Smerica for 3. Also just rims out. Charles, middle penetration, goes himself, beautifully done, lovely high finish off the glass. Slovenia slowing it right down, back to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Lovely find and seek from the free throw line, and wonderful execution there. I think that was again number 8. Kroflich. The angles on that. And in that act of shooting, it looks like we have a foul called off the ball. Two shots here for number 15, Menic. We've got an early call here in the YouTube chat for Jordan Charles as an MVP candidate. We'd love to know who your MVP candidates are so far. It is very early in the tournament, but those way too early predictions are very popular these days on socials. So if you've got a way too early prediction, I'd love to know. Oliagu goes himself and draws a foul this time. Did a good job absorbing that contact and managed to get a shot away. And a quick shout out to Wilson. I hope I'm going to pronounce this correctly, but a FIBA subscriber, Wilson Hariono 2541. Thanks for joining us. So Canada slowly chipping away at the lead back to 11, and looks like number 16, Spencer Aarons, is checked in now for Oliagu. Oh, we've got a MVP candidate in the chat, Jacob Furphy from Australia. He had a huge game against the USA. So for NCAA fans, Jacob Furphy is committed to UConn for the upcoming college season. Keep your eye on him. Now, I probably shouldn't comment if I think Jacob Furphy's an MVP candidate. I don't want to be biased, given that I'm Australian myself. But Smerica here from Slovenia, he's been putting up great numbers. He's got to be in the early MVP conversations. So a little bit of a dispute here, I think, with the clock. Backcourt inbound Slovenia. Canada looking to trap. Not too sure. That second line doesn't seem to be ready because Slovenia's breaking that trap quite easily. foul called here, so we have a look on the replay. Illegal screen called on number 15, Menich.
Number 13, Aurora. Inbound Canada.
We also have some Roman Sualipa fans in the chat. He also had a great game against the USA on day one. All right, so we've got Canada here again for another possible 2-for-1 situation here to close out the first half. 3-ball attempt. That is short for number 24, Elijah Wan. Slovenian transition way too easy. Kroflich was just parked under there, ready for the catch. But Elijah Wan at the top here with the ball. Back now to Charles. Catch inside for number 32, Ryu. 3-ball attempt, Elijah Wan. Can't get it to go. Dying seconds here. Half-court shot, Slovenia. And that is half-time, but I think the referees perhaps blew a whistle before the half-time buzzer went, or are we going to call half-time? Gonna have a look, checking over here at the bench. Oh, looks like there was a difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and the shot clock expired. So Canada will have the very last possession here now, with mere seconds, if not less than, to finish out the first half. Just in the chat, we have Elijah Wan is the son of Hakeem, ? Correct. Number 24 for Canada, Abdul Aziz Olajuwon is the son of Hakeem Olajuwon. 3-ball attempt and a prayer, Jordan Charles, to end that second half. And as we head into the locker rooms, it is 30-43, Canada, Slovenia. Stick around, basketball fans. We're going to take a break for halftime, and I'll come back on the other end with some statistics.
L'événement, la finale de la 11e Coupe d'Afrique des Nations de basketball masculin.
Since 1962, Warriors have fought for the crown. creating legends with every battle. Warriors turned into princes, princes into kings, and kings into heroes. Now, a new battle begins. Who will be crowned next?
Get your tickets now.
Take one for the team. You know I'm living a dream. You know I'm living a dream. They put me up in the ring. I'ma take one for the team. You know I'm living a dream. You know I'm living a dream. Yeah.
Get your tickets now.
And there is a thunderous dunk. Kubian has to put it up, and he does. He makes it. Watch out. Can you believe it? And he nails a deep triple.
Big time play, beautiful pass.
Well deserved, and the white and light blue confetti stream. Incredible! You can't make it up! In my house!
I'ma take one for the team. You know I'm living a dream. You know I'm living a dream. They put me up in the ring. I'ma take one for the team. You know I'm living a dream. You know I'm living a dream. Yeah.
Get your tickets at more.com. For every fan in the stands, for every player on the court, every dunk, every block, for every moment, there's a legacy to be left behind. It all starts here.
What a night of basketball ahead of us, folks. This is what it's all about. It's been all about thriving under pressure. You have to prove that you can finish.
Barcelona driving in into the lane, and it's the bonus!
What a rejection! It is undeniable. They win the FIBA U19 title.
I'ma take one for the team. You know I'm living a dream. You know I'm living a dream. They put me up in the ring. I'ma take one for the team. You know I'm living a dream. You know I'm living a dream. Yeah.
Get your tickets now.
Welcome back, basketball fans, to the FIBA U19 Basketball World Cup 2025, all the way from Lausanne in Switzerland. Thanks for joining us on the FIBA YouTube live stream. Here we have Canada versus Slovenia about to start the second half. Canada 30, Slovenia 43. Canada here in possession in the white, Slovenia wearing the navy blue. As Oliagu tries to get Canada started. Deep catch inside for Ryu. And a foul is called.
Foul calling Slovenia's number 12. First personal foul.
Gets the foul, but doesn't get the layup, so now has to earn it from the free throw line. Canada shooting 5 from 10 from the free throw line so far in this game. Make that now 6 from 11. And by halftime, Slovenia was shooting 19 from 25 from the free throw line. 25 free throws in a half is pretty outstanding. And Ryu goes 2 from 2. Slovenia also winning the rebound count 24-17. The assist count 12-5, which is probably reflective of their ball movement. And foul count now 16-9. And splash from the corner, Slovenia getting off to a great start. Number 4, Padyan. And Ryu does play in the NCAA. He was a part of the Florida Gators team that recently won the championship. And one play Canada. Oliagu goes himself. Again, just able to use his body to get in a great position and draw contact for that N1 play. Top scorer so far for Canada is number 4, Jordan Charles. Free throw woes continue though for Canada. Now 7 from 12. Or 13, sorry. Pick and roll here on the left for Slovenia. No roller though. Manages to find a look inside, well guarded by Ryu. 3-ball again. Rebound, Ryu manages to hold on to it, and a foul. Oh, offensive foul has been called against Olivier Ryu. Have a look here on the replay. Getting in a slight tussle there with Plut, number 12 for Slovenia. Only his first though, only Ryu's first. I think number 5, Niora, has 3 fouls for Canada. And we've got the likes of Beckford, Dan, Maya, Pitt, all on 2 fouls apiece. Maybe a good time to remind you that you can join in on the conversation on social media using the hashtag FIBA U19. The referees seem to be having... They're going to the score bench, I think, to replay the situation to make their final call. See here on the official review. And it's a bit unclear as to what... I'm not too sure if they're reviewing whether it should be an unsportsmanlike or just a regular offensive foul, perhaps. As it says in the chat, unsportsmanlike review, correct. And again, while you're here watching on the FIBA YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel and make sure you never miss a beat. And the original foul call stands as an offensive foul. It hasn't been upgraded to an unsportsmanlike.
Inbound Slovenia.
The sideline inbound here for Slovenia. Full 24-second shot clock. Indecision there, manages to get the pass away. Number 13, Lapagne with the 2. Oliagu at the top, trying to make something happen. Charles, left-hand drive. Tries to go with the right, manages to matrix that bucket. Jordan Charles. Slovenia still doing a great job just trying to penetrate at the seams and breaking down this Canadian defense. Mid-range jumper, that's short. 2 on the glass here for Canada. Charles now in transition. And a foul called in transition on number 4, Mark Padyan. And we've got some more Charles for MVP of the game chat in on our YouTube chat. But some other statistics to consider. Kroflic from Slovenia had 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists at halftime. Let's see if he can keep it up in the second. Charles waiting for the pick and roll from Ryu, manages to get through. Beckford for 3, that's short. Beckford comes up with the loose ball, manages to save it from the halfway line, tries to go himself, and can't get the roll. Offensive foul is called. With a spin move. Offensive foul call there on Beckford. And number 10, Filip Pekotsky taking a heavy knock. Looks like he's okay though. Pekotsky still staying on the floor here. Beckford now takes a sub. And another foul called here off the ball. I think on number 11, Ifosa Oliagu. One of 3 here, Slovenia. Oh, can't get it to go on the roll. Charles with the rebound. Aaron's now on the left. Well defended. Tries to back his way in. Settles for a fadeaway, that's short. Ryu gets a hand to it. Another 10 seconds here. Oliagu, step back. Just past the free throw line. No good. Smereka finds Padyan. Over into the corner. Petrosky. Short. And there we go. Spencer Aaron with the 3. Substitutions for Slovenia. The Boise State commit. He's been good from the arc today, but just probably hasn't had a lot of touches, Spencer Aarons, this game. After his 13-point game against China on day 1. 39 plays 48 though. We're back to only a 9-point lead for Slovenia. after leading by as much as 17 in the second quarter. Middle penetration manages to get that to go. Lovely floater from Padyan. Charles settles for the 3. Lovely footwork. He was in rhythm and gets it. Certainly the MVP for Canada so far in this game. Mareka waiting patiently. Kroflich, 6 seconds to go on the shot clock. Looks for the mid-range but well guarded. Slovenia, time's running out. Stolen by Charles. He's going to put on the Jets again. Puts it up. No dunk, but gets blocked. And a travel violation called. Number 8, Kroflich. Canada still chipping away at this lead, just down by 8 now. Canada so far winning this quarter 12 points to 7. It was 20 points apiece in the second quarter. Ball back with Charles. Aarons now on the pop. Back inside to Aarons. Getting stuck, fade away, and gets it. Lovely footwork and elevation from Spencer Aarons. Timeout calls Slovenia, and we are within 6 with 5 minutes to go in the third. It is the championship quarter, basketball fans. Canada winning this quarter 14 to 7. And we have time in. 5 minutes to go in the third. Canada with all the momentum so far. Ball here with Kroflich. Mareka now finding, looks like number 4, Padyan. And travel violation called on Padyan. Well guarded there by Onyx Nani. Looks like he slipped, unfortunately. I think Nani was worried that he was getting a foul called. Aaron's getting stuck. Finds a lovely... And a foul called. So Aaron's just getting a little bit stuck there on the post, but a nice cut here from Onyx Nani. 2 shots coming. Canada able to improve their free throw percentage so far. Now shooting at 53.85% from the free throw line. Still not they're probably their best, but definitely better than it was in the first half. And while we're here, take this opportunity to subscribe to the FIBA YouTube channel. And there's a lot of links for all the upcoming games for this tournament. So you can turn on the notifications once you subscribe. and get notified when your preferred games are about to start. And as we say, you'll never miss a beat. Offensive rebound and the putback there from number 20, Onyx Nani. Everything is rolling Canada's way now. They're only down by 3 points, 47 plays 50. Slovenia really need to get something going here to get their momentum back. Lovely ball movement and 3-ball attempt is short. Nani again with another rebound. Charles off the dribbles, 3 splash! Jordan Charles! And we are all tied up here. Canada, Slovenia, 50 apiece. You can hear those Canadian fans going wild. They're up and about over there in Switzerland. Right hand penetration gets loose, falls in the hands of Aarons. Foul called here against Slovenia. Oh yeah, hands on. Woof. Think an attempt to slow down some of this momentum. Misses the first. Slovenia now over the foul limit for this quarter. And gets the second. Canada now back in the lead for the first time since the first quarter. Slovenia desperate here to get a score. Aiming for the pick and roll, searching for something, settles for a weak side cut and a floater. No foul called. Rebound Canada. Ball slowing right down here. Almost deflected skip pass there from Matthew Dan. Fade away. Oh, and gets it! What a beautiful shot from that short corner. Was that Spencer Aarons on cue? Middle penetration and an attempted dish goes awry. Jordan Charles finds Onyx in transition for the jam. And timeout Slovenia. Surely even Spencer Aarons is calling for it. Canada now up by 5, 55-50. Take a look at this two-hand jam on the replay. Huge comeback from the Canadians. Time Okay, let's go basketball fans. We are time in 2 minutes 43 to play in the third. Canada now up by 5, outscoring Slovenia this quarter 25-7. Huge comeback. Slovenia have got to find something to make sure Canada don't run away with this game. Ball here with Kroflich. Over to Chabar. Back to Kroflic. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Slovenia. Looks like a long two. Rims out. Nice job on the offensive glass, and we respect the hustle. Menic under there, trying to keep the ball alive. Unfortunately, tapped out by number 14, Chipurle. Gotta respect the hustle though. In the YouTube chat, a lot of love for Spencer Aaron. So underrated. And unsportsmanlike foul has been called here on the floor. How the tides are turning in this second half. Oh, yes, we can just see it there on the replay. Referee was in the way, but look, they're in the right position to make the call, so we can't get mad. But looks like a very heavy foul call there. Matthew Dan now at the line for Canada. And the second, 2 from 2 from the line for Dan. Possession will stay now with Canada, sideline inbounds. Momentum still going their way in this third quarter. Niora back on the floor now here with the ball, looking to explore on the left, takes the bump, makes the 2 and 1. Adriel Niora. Foul called. Oh, number 6, Drazovic. And the hits just keep coming from Canada, making their free throws up by 10. Massive comeback so far. Slovenia. Oh, lovely pass inside. What a dime to thread. And the finish. Much needed basket. Number 7, Khabar. Slovenia maintaining their composure in their half-court offense. Niora here at the top with the ball. Five seconds on the shot clock. Something's got to go. Well short, and a foul is called here off the ball, I think, when people were contesting a rebound. I think it's going to be on number 20, perhaps.
Foul from Canada, number 12, very personal foul.
Substitutions, Niora and Dan take a break. Max Meyer back into the game. He had 2 early fouls in the first quarter. Haven't seen a lot of court time since. And Jayon Pitt, number 15, is back in the game as well for Canada. 60 plays 52. Another nice right-hand drive, and the foul's called. Max Meyer just having a bit of bad luck, just subbed in and now committing his 3rd foul. Good strong take there from number 7, Krabar for Slovenia. He'll go to the line now. And plenty of chat in the YouTube live stream chat. Thanks again for joining us from all around the world. Lots of basketball fans, always a great way to meet people at these games. And frustrations continue as Canada picks up another foul after those missed free throws from Slovenia. Canada still winning this quarter 30 points to 9 with just over a minute to play in the third. Jordan Charles now up to 19 points for Canada. And Kroflic, number 8 for Slovenia, is on 10 points. Slovenia feeling the pressure, missing the first. And misses the both. Chaperle, 0 from 2 from the free throw line. 60 still plays 52. We've just broken the minute mark here in the third quarter. Charles for 3. Wow, she gets it. He is feeling it. Jordan Charles. And as it says in the chat, ball don't lie. You are correct. Basketball without borders athlete Jordan Charles really showing up on the world stage today as another defensive stop here from Canada. Spencer Aarons is going to go coast to coast and gets the layup. Biggest lead Canada have had all game now, 13 points in our dying seconds of the third quarter. Slovenia have just been silenced on the offensive end this quarter. Final shot for the quarter here. Can they get the 3? It's short. Canada with the lob and a huge third quarter from Canada. 35 points, plays 9 in that third quarter. 35 points is more than what Canada scored in the entire first half. So I don't know what was said in that locker room, but it obviously worked. As we get ready for the fourth quarter, let me know in the chat who you think is going to win this one on day 2 here of the FIBA U19 Basketball World Cup 2025, held in Switzerland. This is day 2. Both of these teams are in Group B. Remembering there are 4 groups, A to D. The other 2 teams making up Group B are Germany and China. Canada beating China in day 1 and Slovenia unfortunately losing to Germany.
Take one for the team. You know I'm living a dream. You know I'm living a dream. They put me up in the ring. I'ma take one for the team. You know I'm living a dream. You know I'm living a dream. Yeah.
Get your tickets.
We're getting ready to come back and start the fourth quarter, but before we do, let me tell you about the FIBA YouTube membership program we've got. You can unlock exclusive content and enjoy members-only videos, photos, and access to our dedicated Discord server. You can become a rookie, a starter, or an MVP, depending on the package that you require. So head to the FIBA website to learn more about that, or you can click on the icon on the FIBA YouTube channel. Here we go, fourth quarter. Canada with that huge 35-point quarter, leading into this now, leading 65 to 52. And starting off this quarter with a block, Slovenia have got to start coming up with some answers if they're going to get a win today. Already losing to Germany in this tournament, and a second loss will probably put them at the bottom of Group B, unfortunately. Charles off the pick and roll, 2 feet in the paint, gets his own rebound and can't get it, and unfortunately commits the foul.
Foul from Canada's number 4, Jordan Charles, his first personal foul on the team's first line.
So Jordan Charles also played at the Under-17 FIBA Basketball World Cup in 2024. Now suiting up at the Under-19s. Slovenia exercising some patience again in the half. Shot clock down to 10. Got to save it from the cross-court violation. 5 on the shot clock now. Ball with Kroflich. He goes for a long 2, and that's short. Spencer Aarons with another rebound. Three ball attempt from the corner for Pitt. Aarons contests the rebound. Slovenia with the possession instead. Kroflich just seeking some contact there at the free throw line. Three ball attempt. Boxed out Ryu, and he is... Now, is he fouled? Or did he draw the foul? Or did he commit the foul? Looks like he drew the foul on that box out and rebound. Slovenia looking like they're playing a zone just to perhaps clog up the key while Olivier Ryu is on for Canada. Transition, lovely look inside, and a block! Onyx Nunny. Spencer Aarons with 10 on the shot clock. Loves that fadeaway J, and he gets it every day. He's got to be shooting a high percentage by now. Plays 54, still plenty of time to play. Slovenia here still in this, what looks like a zone. Quite an extended 2-3, leaving Aarons at the 3 though. That's long. Misplaced pass Slovenia, and an easy 2 for Canada. Making lemonade out of not so much lemons. The good points off turnovers. Three ball attempt Slovenia. That's a tough shot over some hands. Charles with the rebound and just slowing it down. Hesitates. Finds Onyx at the top with 10 seconds in the shot clock. Finds a way through the middle. Lobs it to Ryu. But a foul was called before the shot. Let's have a look here on the replay. Looks like number 13, Lapine, attempted to take a charge, but was called for the block instead, unfortunately. And remember, you can join the conversation on social media using the hashtag FIBA U19. And remember to follow at NextGenHoops on Instagram and X for all of your content from the FIBA U19 Basketball World Cup. All of the games from this tournament will be streamed live via the FIBA YouTube channel, or you can go and watch them at a later date also on the FIBA YouTube channel. Slovenia still trying to make something happen here. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Shaken loose, and shot clock violation. Great defense, Team Canada. Slovenia had an opportunity there under the basket, but just hesitated. Momentum still in Canada's favour this half. Slovenia just haven't been able to show any kind of urgency to get going on the offensive end. Perhaps they can start to get some stops and some transition buckets, as we saw in the first half.
Foul on number 14 of Slovenia, Mark. Slovenia is the first
Foul
personal
called on number
foul.
14 there, Mark Chaperle.
And for Canada, the number 11 is the foul.
Gayan Pittman at the line for 2.
Second half for Slovenia is number 11, Mark Fisher.
And misses the first. And makes the second. Slow scoring quarter so far. 5 plays 2 in this quarter. Canada to Slovenia. 6 minutes to play in the game. Can't get that to go. Bit of a disconnect there. Charles in transition. He's up to now 24 points for Canada. Now, someone earlier in the chat did call him for MVP, and my goodness, were they right? Great early prediction, so hats off to you. Right hand drive Slovenia, and it is swatted away by number 12, Matthew Dan. Slovenia still with possession though, and the shot clock was reset. And it's stripped. Canada this time, 1-on-2 situation, and heavy foul in transition committed there by number 10, Filip Pukovski.
Foul from number 10 of Slovenia. Filip Pukovski is his first personal foul in the team sport.
All the dots are connecting here in the second half for Canada. Unfortunately for Slovenia, a lot of those lovely pick and roll plays down the split line that we're getting in the first half haven't been successful in the second. We've got a timeout here on the floor. Plenty of chat and anticipation here in this timeout. Canada 72-54, down by as much as 17 in the first half, now almost up by 20. And the referees are going to be reviewing the last foul calls before this timeout, perhaps to upgrade it to an unsportsmanlike. Yes, it has been upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul.
Number 15's last foul is an unsportsmanlike foul.
Now, if you recall from the replay, that was quite a heavy foul, per se, in the transition, so worthy of a review and now being upgraded. And I can see in the chat people are noticing that there are perhaps some players missing from the Slovenian team. I think there'll be a few talented athletes missing from this tournament. I know that the potential starting five for the Australian team are either with NCAA commitments or at the NBA draft. So unfortunately having to prioritise some other things, missing out on this opportunity to play on the world stage, but bright futures ahead of all of them. Interested to see how many of these athletes at this tournament we'll be able to see in the NBA in a few years' time. It's definitely happened before. I had the pleasure of commentating Alexander Sarr from France, I think at the Under-19 Championships a couple of years ago, and now he's in the NBA. I'm sure there's a lot more that I'm missing as well. We've got Beckford here at the line for 2. And just to review, the foul that was called before the last timeout has been upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul. I think there was perhaps quite a heavy push in transition. But only that we need the replay to have a look at that. And it's shaken loose under the basket. Slovenia now in transition. It's never too late. We're almost at the last 5 minutes of this game, and it's certainly not too late for them to come back. Tough defense from Canada, shutting down those 3-point opportunities for Slovenia. 5 on the shot clock. They settle for a 3. Offensive rebound and putback, and a foul's drawn.
Foul from Canada's number 0, Beckford, is fourth personal foul.
And a couple of more current NBA shout-outs here in the chat at the U17s. Wemby and Chet clash a few years ago. Oh my gosh. How could we forget that? Great memory you have. Thanks for putting that in the chat as well. Mark Pochette here at the line for 2 for Slovenia, making the first. One from 2. Rebound Dan. Ball here with Charles. Just absolutely ignited this Canadian team here tonight. Slovenia are still in this extended 2-3 zone. 7 on the shot clock. Charles, step back 3. It's high and it splashes again. Jordan Charles under pressure. He's now up to 27 points. Right-hand drive, tough take, great D from Canada. That looks like Matthew Dan. He's running basket to basket, looking for a deep catch, doesn't get it. Ball with Beckford. Oliogu, he steps up for 3. That's long. Krakowski, open for the 3, doesn't take it. Blocking foul called on Jordan Charles.
Foul from Canada's number 4, Jordan Charles, his second personal foul.
Only his second personal. Good anticipation, but not able just to get his feet around in time to take a charge. We see substitutions. Niora back in the game. Charles taking a seat. Oliogu here on screen, guarding Kowski on the inbound. And foul called there in motion on Oliogu. 4th team foul, I think, for Canada here. Still holding on to this lead, 76-55. Low scoring quarter. 11 plays 3. Slovenia's only scored 3 points so far. 10 on the shot clock. Nice look inside. Manages to get the catch, but fumbles and it's out of bounds. Ball off Canada's feet, so it'll be a baseline inbound Slovenia. Three-ball attempt. Can we get this? Splash! There we go, Slovenia! Number 10, Pekovsky. Still not too late for Slovenia to take the lead back. Got to show some urgency and get some stops, though. penetration, elevation. And a foul's called. An offensive foul was called on number 11. Fosa Oliagu on that penetration. And unfortunately, that looks like he's out of the game. Waiting for some substitutions. It looks like Max Meyer and Aziz Elijahwan are getting ready to come on, but the referees are going to review that last call. Let's have a look here. What do you think, basketball fans? That's a tough call. I do like that the officials can now review these calls at these Junior FIBA World Cups, considering how talented these athletes are becoming at these junior tournaments. The rate of skill improvement. Our offensive foul is going to stay. But year after year, we're seeing such incredible talent here. So having technology like a review is going to really come in handy to keep up with play. So now Canada will see some subs in.
Inbound Slovenia.
Three minutes to play in the fourth, 76 plays 58. Canada with this huge turnaround in the second half. Slovenia still trying to do their best. Good dribble penetration, just trying to hold on to it. Finds the gap, very nicely done. The kiss off the glass from Kokotsky. Only 16 points now, still gettable here for Slovenia. Got to start getting some stops. Middle penetration, Canada falls out of bounds, but I think a foul's called on number 12, Binay Plut.
Second personal foul, Canada against Nikita.
And remember to subscribe to the FIBA YouTube channel. Make sure you never miss a game at these FIBA U19 basketball World Cups. Remember, the men's competition started yesterday, and as soon as that wraps up, we'll have the women's World Cup, U19 World Cup starting as well. I like to turn on the notifications for those games that I'm most interested in, so I can get a reminder that the live stream is going to start in plenty of time, that I don't miss it. Two from two for Canada, 78 plays 60. Pekovsky with the ball, waiting for the pick and roll here. Seeking for contact, middle penetration and kicks. Back to Petrovsky at the top for three. Rebounded by Ilivic. Three ball attempt is short there by number 6, Zadrakovic. Zadrakovic again, baseline, wild pass. Slovenia managed to hold on to it, and it is just snatched from Meyer. He says, "Give me that." And a blocking foul called again in transition, stopping Canada's opportunity for that layup. And perhaps a good time to mention our YouTube membership program. There you might see a prompt on screen while you're watching on YouTube to become a member. That can help you unlock whether you want to be a rookie, a starter, or an MVP FIBA YouTube member. You can unlock exclusive content and enjoy members-only videos and photos. You also have access to the FIBA Discord channel as well. And as we were talking about too early predictions for perhaps MVP candidate for this tournament, if you head to the official tournament page, we've also got a game predictor going as well. So if you've got any bold predictions for this tournament, head to the website and look up the game predictor for your chance to win some great FIBA prizes. Three ball attempt, Slovenia short again. Putting up as many shots as they can, as best as they can. Needing to get some stops here. Last minute 20 to play in the fourth. Canada still up by 18. Lovely work there. Kiss off the class number 5, Adriel Niora. Three ball attempt, Slovenia. That's this time able to connect. Canada taking their time here. Almost look like a horn set. Elijah one for 3. That's long. Slovenia now in transition. Good job, Canada, getting back on D-trans there, shutting down any layup opportunities. Lovely skip pass over here for Slovenia. Can't get that 3. A lot of their shots have been on target, just unlucky here in this second half. And Canada slowing it right down here. Out of a 9-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Elijah one for 3. Misses. And a lucky rim there. Number 13, Stefan Ilic, contesting the O boards and getting a bucket instead. Slovenia is just going to put the ball down. Game over. Canada. Huge comeback. I mean, dare I say, comeback of the tournament. Canada coming alive in that third quarter. Scoring 35-9 to take the lead and maintain it. Also winning the fourth quarter 15-11. Final score here 82-63. Canada, Slovenia. Slovenia looks so good in that first half. Some lovely ball movement and pick and roll action, but unable to maintain it, unfortunately. Jordan Charles for Canada. Top scores with 27 points. Efficiency of 30. And Kroflich for Slovenia, top scoring with 10 points, 7 rebounds and 5 assists. So doing a little bit of everything for his team. Canada ended up winning the rebound count 43-38 after Slovenia dominated the rebounds in the first half. Slovenia with 18 assists. And a slow turnover count, 11-14, Canada, Slovenia, respectively, which is very impressive from both teams. Canada, 38 points in the paint, 51 points from the bench. So Canada really doing it by committee, like we said, led by Jordan Charles. So Canada now with 2 wins in Group B, Slovenia now with 2 losses. Canada just have to play Germany. Slovenia now need to play China, and that will be the final group games for Group B before we head into the round of 16. Remember, you can find everything on the official tournament page, fiba.basketball/en/events/FIBA U19. My name's Jacinta. I've been your commentator for today. Thanks for joining us again on the FIBA YouTube channel.